Exegesis of Surah Yusuf by Shaykh Sulaiman Moola.
That ascension and Mi'raj only took place at a point when the infidels had left no stone unturned in opposing the Prophet ﷺ. So if you look at the events pre-ascension, then you would realize it was one of the most difficult moments in the life of the Prophet ﷺ. The hostility of the infidels knew no bounds. They had just exited from the valley of Abu Talib. 3 long, tough years where there was no food reaching them, there was no provisions reaching them. They barely exited from the valley. And I feel so shy to speak about this in my talks. We have to speak because it's the rich legacy of the Prophet ﷺ, but shy in the sense that I know how far I am off the mark. It's easy for me to stay here to advocate the pristine, impeccable legacy of the Prophet ﷺ and almost give off a notion of pontifying myself that this is how it is. But when it comes to walking the talk and executing the reality and implementation, I'm afraid I am at no better position than the average human is out there. So the Prophet ﷺ exits from the valley of Abu Talib. They come out. Soon thereafter, Abu Talib passes away, and then Khadija radiallahu anha passes away, and that's Ammul Huzn, the year of grief. And thereafter, Allah blessed him with the ascension to the heavens. So scholars of tafsir write this here, that in terms of him being opposed by the enemies, in terms of him being tested and going through trials, everything had reached to its ultimate, to its climax. And thereafter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala crowned and honored and blessed and privileged him. And the opening verses of the 15th juz of Surah Bani Israel, Subhanalladhi asra bi'abdihi laylan min al-masjid al-haram ila al-masjid al-aqsa الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير. Subhanalladhi, all praise belongs to Allah. Asra bi'abdihi, who took his servant by night. وَأَوْحَيْنَا إِلَى مُوسَى أَنْ أَسْرِ بِعِبَادِي, and we told Musa to take our servants by night. أَنْ أَسْرِ بِعِبَادِي, Asra bi'abdihi, who took his beloved servant. Laylan, nakira, in a portion of the night. Min al-masjid al-haram, from the sacred house. Min al-bayt al-atiq, from the ancient house. Ila al-masjid al-aqsa, to Masjid al-Aqsa, alladhi barakna hawlah, the precincts of which we have blessed, both spiritually and physically. So yes, the test is intensifying upon Yaqub alayhi salam, but yes, it's getting closer. It's getting closer to that grand moment where the dream and the vision of the lad is going to come to fruition.